And there is that sound, the sound that means the queue has went, and we are back with part 3 of the Subtlety Rogue. We've used our damage, we've done a little bit of situational awareness and assessment, and now we're moving on to damage plus stuns to be as effective as we possibly can in any situation that is arisen. So hopefully this will be a little bit more of an even battleground. Hopefully it won't be a colossal loss when just like last time. However, if it is, that will present us with more situations to really assess and really figure out what it is that we should be doing as the Subtlety Rogue. Because while we are disrupting, we are also situational assessors to figure out exactly what our optimal strategy should be. So going into this one, what I really want to focus on is looking at my allies and then figuring out where I need to be according to my allies. It suggested that we actually have a decent team and we're not just getting stomped like last time. We want to do things like stun people that are killing them, stun people that are healing. Oh, by the way, holy crap, I forgot to pull this out in the last segment, so please forgive me. We need to bring out Kick. Kick is super, super important, even if this is a basic guide. Kick is super important to the rogue. We need to put it on our main hotbar, and of course, stealth, and put it on your stealth hotbar as well. The reason that Kick is super important is because a quick kick that interrupts spell casting and prevents any spell in that school from being cast. So, as you can see as the disruptor, Kick is super important, and it's my apologies for not bringing it up until now. So we're going to be kicking healers, we're going to be stunning people that are doing damage, stunning healers, and doing damage whenever necessary. So let's go ahead and enter the battleground, and we're going to start just like last time. We're going to kind of stall at the side of the arena and wait till we think that we are needed. It's important to know that as rogues, we're not combat initiators. We can do things like sap targets and things like that. And speaking of sap, let's go ahead and stealth and make our way to the other side of the arena. So that way when someone drops down, we can go ahead and get a sap off. Like on this guy, already sapped. So the Horde is kind of taking the arena here, so they're going to go ahead and start doing damage. We're going to back up and figure out what we need to do. So we got a healer here, so what we're going to do is we're actually going to put all our time into him. We're going to kick his healing rain. And since he's a healer and we can't quite kill him yet, we're going to use Kidney Shot so he's just stunned, preventing him from healing for even longer. And just like that, with a little bit of support from my allies, we killed the healer. We did damage to him, we kicked him when he was going to cast, and then we stunned him to prevent healing even longer, and it made him die, which puts our allies in a much better situation. So right now I'm kind of waiting to re-enter stealth. Our allies are winning pretty heavily, so I'm not too worried about this. However, we can't quite going back into stealth, so I'm going to vanish so we can get back in there, because there is a healer here. So let's go ahead and stun the healer so he can't heal, and all of our allies' damage on top of our stun is going to get him killed. So we do have a guy with an orb over here, but there is a monk protecting him, and this monk's doing a lot of damage, so we're going to blind him and run away. You can see how adding these stuns helps a lot. It improves our survivability, it increases our chance of killing people. But note that it's not me that's killing people. I'm not saying I'm going to stun this guy so I can kill him. I'm stunning healers and I'm stunning potential targets so my allies can do it. Yes, we do a lot of damage, but it's important to note that Subtlety Rogues are focused on their allies. You can already note how much more useful I've been in this battleground simply because my allies have been that much more useful. So we're going to let this dot dissipate, and then we're going to stealth, and we're going to go ahead and take care of this guy. He's got an orb, and I don't think our team is aware of it. He's low on health, so we should be able to just take him out. Yeah, we took him out. All I did was pop on him with Shadow Strike. I had 5 combo points, and I eviscerated. He was at about half health, and he didn't have a healer to support him, so he went down pretty fast. We've got a healer over here now that is cycloned, so we're going to try to wait and see if we can get out of combat. I don't know if it's going to be possible with all this going on around us. I don't think it is. So we're going to stealth. We're going to pop on this guy. And let's go ahead and kidney shot him so that way he can't keep healing. Let's go ahead and kick the healing surge as soon as I'm not stunned. Unfortunately, we're stunned, so he's getting all kinds of healing off. So there you go, we kicked, so now he's locked from healing for a little bit. And that kick made it so he couldn't heal, and my ally's damage took him out. So now we got another low health target, which is why I'm choosing to attack him. We're going to build up some combo points and take him out. Whenever you see a low health target as a rogue, it's extra important that you engage, because as the rogue, you're insanely bursty, and you might not be able to kill somebody that's using defensive cooldowns and has heals from full health. But if there is something like half health, it's very easy to get the kill as a Subtlety rogue. So unfortunately, I am stunned, and now there is a Feral Druid attacking me, and we don't want that. So we're just going to throw the blind at him, and we're going to go away from him. We need to look for someone that has an orb, or a way to help our ally. And we're going to stun this guy, because he's trying to kill our orb guy. So we're going to stun him and try to take him out. And just like that, our orb guy is that much safer. So, here we go. We have an orb guy up top, and he's got a friend with him. However, we don't have any allies there, but he did choose to come down here. So, I'm going to go ahead and vanish, as I could not stealth. And we're going to go ahead and jump on this guy. We're actually going to do our full damage on this guy. Why? Because he's in bear form, so he's not going to be doing too much damage. But unfortunately, we've got a healer here, so we're going to switch targets and start attacking the healer instead. What we need to do now is wait and see if he starts to cast Healing Surge and kick it. And hopefully my damage along with my allies during the kick will be able to kill him. Not quite. We did get him, even though he was able to start healing again. Now let's go ahead and head over and start dealing damage to this monk now. He was almost dead, so instead of stunning, I did decide to do damage instead. We do have a warlock over here free casting, and we also have a monk on us, but he did go away. So this free casting warlock is going to do lots of damage. So that's actually why I'm choosing him as my main target. He's off by himself, and he's free casting. And anytime a caster is free casting, they're going to do exceptional damage. So as you can see, he now horrified us. He had to spend the time to do that. And he's more concerned with surviving now than he is in doing damage. We do have some help from our allies, so he's not quite capable of casting, and down he goes. So now we need to reassess the situation. We have two healers. We have a monk and a shaman. We're actually going to opt for the shaman. The reason I'm opting for the shaman, well, he's actually in Cyclone now, so that's kind of a disappointment. But the reason I'm opting for the shaman is because monks can get away from almost anything. They have a lot of versatility when it comes to escaping. So we are taking a lot of damage, so we're going to go ahead and vanish. Luckily, the shaman that we were attacking did die thanks to our allies' damage. And now we're going to go ahead and chase Paws here. Apparently I got hit, so I'm out of stealth. So I'm not actually going to chase Paws. I'm actually going to come over near my allies in hopes that they can top me off. I will attack this Dreadstalker, though. There we go. He's out of there. So unfortunately, I'm not the main target for our allies, so I'm not getting too many heals. But it's kind of hard to engage as a rogue with low health. So we do have a monk here. So we're going to go ahead and stun him, because I know I'm not going to be able to kill him. So right now, my whole goal on this guy is to stun him. I've blinded him now, and now I'm going to start attacking this warrior. Just try to survive. As you can see, we have less allies, so as a rogue, all of a sudden, it seems like we're in a weird situation where we feel powerless. And if you ever feel powerless as a rogue, as I said in the previous part, do remember that while you can be a fantastic rogue on your own, and you can handle situations yourself, you are much, much, much better in a situation where you're supporting an ally instead of taking the care of situations yourself. And this BG was a lot closer than the last one, so I'm really happy about that, because you got to see some situational evaluation, and you also got to see what it's like to actually have allies that can support your stuns and damage. Your allies ultimately dictate whether you stun or do damage. And we have a rogue here who's trying to get away with just standing here, so we're going to do everything we can to make sure they die. And it's just another rogue, so I'm just going to opt for damage instead of stunning. Because rogues already take a lot of damage, and since she has the orb, she's going to take additional damage. So I had no real reason to stun her there, especially since my ally came to help me. And once again, let's kind of look at the situation. We see that this monk is here. Our allies are trying to take care of him. Actually, he's just going to run away, so we're just going to let him run away. This shaman, however, is in a pickle, which doesn't look like they need our help. We did get the last hit, though. We took that last killing blow. And there you have it. Look at that. 7 killing blows, 1 death. And we were not super high on the damage, but that's not the point. The point is the killing blows. And normally I wouldn't say that that's true, because killing blows can be, like you saw in the last kill I got. He was almost dead and I walked up and I used Eviscerate. The important thing to note with the killing blows on the rogue is that we attacked when their health was low, and we stunned whenever there was a healer to prevent them from healing longer. We kicked to keep the healer from healing, and we made sure we set up the kill so our ally could help us deliver that final blow. And that is the end of the WoW Time Subtlety Rogue episode. But as always, I'd like to open up the Twitch chat room if they have any further questions for me. As always, this is recorded on Twitch TV-Darkslayer TV, so please head over there and give me a follow if you'd like to watch the show live, and feel free to leave a YouTube comment asking questions as well. I will always get back and answer questions, and I'm checking chat. I don't think we're gonna have any questions today, which is fine. However, if you're interested in potentially asking questions live, you know where to go, as I've already said it, but I'll say it again, Twitch TV-Darkslayer TV. I hope you enjoyed the Rogue Subtlety Guide. This was pretty hard for me to make, because Subtlety Rogues, they're not very subtle on being easy. I'll just say that. Subtlety Rogues are kind of hard because you have to know a lot about WoW. So making a beginner guide was pretty difficult, but I hope it helped. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time, and peace out.